Just wanted to check in. It's been some time. Um, Want to first thank you all for your birthday wishes. That's really nice. Don't remember if I actually thanked all of you, but right now, thanking you guys. Yeah. So today's Father's Day. But my family celebrated yesterday. We went to Connecticut to visit my grandfather, and my grandfather on my dad's side, who I haven't seen in like 4 years or something. Um, he's a pretty cool guy. Uh, Made me realize that I have a lot of SE in my family. He is obviously an ESFP, and I don't know. So when we got there, first thing we did was my dad played on the piano a performance for all the elderly people, and Grandpa watched him, and the look of pride on his face was it was something. It was definitely something. As Grandpa watched my dad play, and all the old people in the home be mesmerized by it, I guess you could say. My dad's a pretty good piano player. Um, After that, my uncle Sam came with his wife, Aunt Barbara, and they didn't stay for very long, maybe like 30 minutes. They didn't really have much to say. Um, yeah, but they came a little bit after my dad's performance, and Grandpa David was sitting down. He was about to eat dinner, the stuff that the old people home would give him, and he said in front of um, Uncle Sam's wife Barbara and Barbara, he said, Michael, my dad, he's the best. And the look on Aunt Barbara's face, just of pure disgust. Like that's not something you're supposed to say to people, like in front of. Uh, you're not supposed to pick favorites with children, but Grandpa David was trying to get his words out, and he's like, he's the best, with piano. um, yeah. Um, and he told a couple jokes, like the nurses, they give him pills, make sure that he gets all his pills on time, and when he gets sick, the nurse just pops some more pills for him. He's amazed that he isn't like rattling every single time he moves. And he also said that there's this person who for the past 12 weeks or so has been screaming uh, during sleep times that she can't breathe. And Grandpa David's like, wow, it's amazing she's still alive after 12 weeks of not breathing. But yeah, and in the middle of all this, or after all this, he gave a nice piano performance. I recorded most of it, and you can see it on the channel. Uh, I may put a link to it. I may not. I don't really feel like doing much right now. You'll notice that this is a lot less edited than a lot of my other videos. Um, and speaking of videos, uh, for the past week or so, I finished recording the entirety of 2 videos for my other channel. I've yet to, I barely touched them for editing, and so they won't be ready for some time. I might be able to get some of it done on the flight to Israel tomorrow, but I don't know. Which, by the way, I am going to Israel for the next month. So I'm gonna be leaving tomorrow at about 2 o'clock, and I'll be coming back uh, on the 23rd of July. So I'll be missing Independence Day. I'll be missing your birthday, Abby. I'm sorry about that. I'll have internet. I'll have internet, so I'll be able to get to you like that. I think that's all there is. Um, Sorry, I'm not able to be so uh, uplifting today. Today's not really an uplifting day for me. Well, I'll see you all later. Sorry if I made you watch this long video. It's about 5 minutes. Bye.